guys, my name is Tyson, or you can call me TJ. Welcome to my channel. In this video, we're going to be doing a complete project rebuilder on this car. So basically what a rebuilder is, my dad's an auto body man, so he buys wrecks and rebuilds them and fixes them up and then sells them. So this is one of the projects we're going to be rebuilding. As you can see, there's a bit of damage here. It's actually very minimal damage on this car, but we're going to be having to fix the hood and stuff. We already actually got a used headlight in there. There wasn't actually one in there. We'll have to do a bit of repair on the fender probably because it's a bit bent. Hood, of course, will be needing a bit of repairing. We actually don't really know how it could have been written off. Might have been because of the cost of parts was really high or something, I don't know. So we ended up buying it really cheap. This car's in really good condition everywhere else. No dents or anything along the side. It looks like it's got brand new brakes on it, brand new calipers, like just replaced the brakes on it. So this car's got very minimal kilometers, as you can see. It's pretty good. The interior is very clean. Like a granny probably drove this car or something, I don't know. It's like oddly clean inside. First things first, guys, we gotta first take out the headlight, and we're gonna have to take off the bumper because the headlight mounts are actually broken inside. This headlight is actually only temporary right now. Then we'll get to work on the hood, fixing all that. Let's get to work. So now you can really see the damage on this thing. It's like missing a whole section here. So this is what this side looks like. I'll show you what the other side looks like. So this is the complete side. Here's the hole. This is a very important hole actually, because on the headlight, there's a little piece here that actually gets mounted in there for the headlight to hold. So that's what we have to build on the other side. Like I said before, this part's actually really hard to find brand new. Like aftermarket, it's hard to find it. So the only way you'd have to be able to get it is by buying it used. But here it's hard to get it because of the shipping costs, and it'd be pretty expensive. So it's more worthwhile to actually just fix this part the way it is. So that's what we're gonna do.
See, it's broken right there. It's barely hanging on.
Barely hanging on there, yeah.
So we'll have to fix that, rebuild that. And then it actually supposed to have a mount right here where it goes on the radiator support.
Yeah.
You can see it on this side here.
Yeah, so we're missing this whole piece on the other side right there.
Yeah,
That's
and this whole corner, this triangle shaped piece, it's all gone. So
yeah,
we have to rebuild that. In order to do that, we're gonna need to put it on the car to make sure it's in the right shape.
Yeah, in order to put it on the car, we actually have to fix some damage here first.
Yeah, we're gonna pull that metal out.
Yeah, we're gonna pull it
out, square it all up.
So we're gonna first pull that metal out. Alright guys, it's all straightened out. And the reason why we had to straighten it out is because we had to get at this bolt. So now we can actually get at it for the rad support.
So yeah, now we can see what we're missing here. So I think we should start here.
Where it mounts onto the frame.
Yeah.
So we're trying to fit together all the pieces we do have left. We have 3 chunks of plastic for this corner. And then that's the actual mounting spot right there. Oh wow, we actually have quite a big portion. We've finally decided how we're going to repair this. We're actually going to end up fiberglassing it. We were kind of tossed up between like repairing it with a certain kind of glue, or actually
epoxy glue.
Yeah, epoxy, or just building it from scratch with fiberglass. So that's kind of what we're going to be doing. So that's why we're taping it up right now, so the resin won't drain through when we do fiberglass.
Yeah, if it was just cracks, we could use glue, but because there's so much missing here, there's going to be a whole piece here that's going to be totally made out of fiberglass. Then we decided to just do all of it with fiberglass.
All right guys, it's been a few days. Fiberglass is dry now. We're gonna actually take this part off the car again and we're gonna grind it off a bit. And we gotta find the bolt back because there's a bolt in there too. We gotta grind that off.
And then we're gonna fit the headlight in there.
Yeah, we're gonna pop the headlight in. We're gonna see like where it's gonna be mounting because we're gonna have to build all this, of course.
So that's what we're gonna do next.
All right guys, it's been a couple of days now and we're gonna see how it's turned out. We're gonna pop out the headlight to see what we've got to work with. Oh, there we go. It looks nice and solid. We're gonna peel off the backing and then we're gonna grind away and smooth it all out. Okay, wow, this turned out amazing actually. We got it all painted up, it's all basically done. But man, our repair turned out amazing. Take a look at it. We've got it all painted. It hardly even looks like it's fiberglass, like it's so good. So obviously with this part, we went with the cheap route of repairing it because like I said before, it's hard to find this part here. And we're trying to keep the cost down on this rebuilder. And actually, if you stay tuned to the end of this video, we'll actually do a price breakdown of this rebuilder. And we're gonna show you how much it costed and the profits that we're gonna be potentially making on this car. So yeah, stay tuned to the end. The next step is we're gonna be repairing the actual hood and fender on this car because we're not gonna be buying a new one, we're gonna be repairing it. So before we can repair this, we're gonna have to slap that part we just fixed back in the car and we're gonna be putting the headlight in so we can get the line for the headlight because we're gonna be doing some body work there. So let's get on to it and get this thing installed. Now you can really see how much damage there is and how much correcting we're gonna have to do on this panel. This fender is pushed in, we're gonna have to pull that out a bit. This hood was actually folded over to begin with, so we actually already unfolded that and get the headlight in. We also slapped in the headlight on the other side to reference, so we can just follow the same line when we're gonna repair. So let's go pull some pins on the other side and hammer that fender and hood out.
What's alive inside your mind, my dear? And do you find it terrifying there?
All right, guys, we got it all shaped up the way we wanted to. We hammered it out. Took quite a bit of hammering, but we got the shape right. And it's nice and smooth following all the curves. Turned out pretty good. So now the next step is basically we're gonna be putting some body filler on it. The body filler we were using is actually a fiberglass body filler. Because this hood is a high stress area, because you're always slamming the hood, you don't want the body filler to crack. So and then we're gonna sand it all and then it's basically done. Alright guys, we got it all primed now. Before we prep it for paint, we're actually gonna go onto the bumper because we have to do a bit of repair on that. I'll show you that. On the bumper, one of the tabs actually broke off in the accident, so we're gonna have to glue a new tab on there. If you look on the other side, you can see there's like a good 2-inch tab that's missing. So we're gonna have to glue that back on. And also there's a crack here from the accident as well, and it actually deformed the whole bumper, and that's why the chrome molding's kinked like that. We're hoping that we might be able to get away with actually not painting the bumper, which is gonna be really helpful with keeping the budget down. So that's kind of our goal. So we actually have the original headlight from the crash, and it still has the tab from the bumper on. Basically, we're gonna be taking that tab off, and we're gonna be temporarily fitting the bumper on the car so we can actually glue that tab in place, and we're gonna be reshaping the bumper at the same time. Let's get to it.
Don't tell me what to do. I'm not listening to you. Don't tell me what to say. It don't matter anyway. We're all the same, and love is blind. No one to blame. I'll be just fine. This feeling is contagious. I see it in our faces. The best way to be. My mind it always races to all these different places. I just wanna be free. Tell me what to do. I'm not listening to you. Don't tell me what to say. It don't matter anyway. Don't tell me what to do. I'm not listening to you. Don't tell me what to say. It don't matter anyway. Don't tell me what.
Alright guys, we got the bumper all done, and it turned out really good actually. I think we'll get away with not even needing to paint it. The tab turned out really good. Bumper's done for now. The next step is we gotta prep and paint this, but we don't actually have a paint booth here at home, so my dad's gonna be bringing it to his auto body shop, which actually has a paint booth, and he's gonna be prepping it and painting it there. Then after that, we're gonna bring it back here for the final assembly. My dad will see you guys over there. We'll see you later. Alright guys, we got the car back from the body shop and my dad just finished painting it, and the paint turned out awesome. It looks really good. And actually at the same time that we painted the car, we actually also did a clear coat over the headlights. Same clear coat that's on this car, just to clear up the headlights a bit. Take a look at that. These headlights turned out awesome. They look almost brand new. We're gonna slap these parts on, slap the headlights, bumper back on, and then see what this car looks like fully put back together. Yo guys, we got the front end back together. For a cheap rebuilder, this actually turned out really good. Repairs look awesome. And obviously it's still not 100% because as you can see, we're still missing this chrome molding here. But that's just cosmetic and we can always put that in the future. We're still waiting for it, obviously. I think it turned out pretty good. Let us know what you think down below. If you notice, it's kind of filthy under here. So we're gonna actually quickly give this a wash because it'll transform the car and make it look much nicer. So guys, we got the engine bay all cleaned up and man, it turned out amazing. It looks basically brand new under there. Looks so clean. So yeah, we're basically done. We're actually gonna do a quick price breakdown on this car. Starting off, we actually bought this car for 400 bucks, which is crazy. That's because my dad, being an auto body man, was actually able to bid on insurance salvage. So he threw out a bid of 400 bucks and actually managed to get this thing. So that is a big bonus that we got this car super cheap. So the next cost is actually transportation, because when we bought this car, it was actually at a local tow yard, but my dad had a trailer with his truck and trailer. It was probably around 100 bucks for transportation to get this car. So the next thing is the actual repair on this car. We hardly had to pay anything because we repaired most of it. The only two things we did have to get were this headlight and this trim molding, which of course still hasn't come in. But that trim molding was actually only 25 bucks, so that's kind of the main cost, because this headlight we actually didn't even need to buy because my dad had a similar wreck that had the exact same headlight, so we actually just stole that and popped in here. So that headlight was actually free for us, but just to be reasonable for you guys, because of course you probably don't have a wreck with the same headlight, we're just going to say this headlight probably costs around 75 bucks. So the main cost is of course materials, because of the sandpaper and the body filler and the paint. Of course we painted this, so that's a big cost. So that comes to around 250 bucks for materials. And that's basically it guys, because this car barely took anything to do, just a bit of repair. So the total cost of this car came to about 850 bucks, which is really good because we're hoping to get about $5,000 for this car. That will give us a profit of just over $4,000. Which is amazing for a cheap little rebuilder at home. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This video took quite a while to make, so it really help us out if you subscribe. If you're interested in another rebuilding project we're working on right now, go click that video here, or here, wherever it is. I'll see you guys in the next video. See ya.